University education is perceived as an avenue to train students in their career of choice and establish good relations with others. It covers a multitude of activities ranging from academics, co-curricular activities, and clubs. The Kenyan University today, it has been witnessed that a great number of learners graduate each and every year. When learners join university, they usually have great expectations, majorly to get out learned, graduate, and get a job to sustain their livelihoods. However, sometimes this is never the case as some end up dropping. We bring you the struggle university mothers and even fathers go through in coping up with their social lives.
Okay, motherhood is tough. It's never easy, especially now that it's my first time. So I'm getting used to it. So it's not that easy. It's a bit tough, especially when it comes to finances. Also dealing with people now that you're a new mother in town. So it's really hard. It's not easy. I'm experiencing new things that I never thought I would ever experience. Also, there are some friends like who judge you. You're young and you're now a mother, so you not have the bond that you used to have. Maybe some of them used to come for sleepovers. We used to go partying, but now things have changed. I cannot go for those parties anymore. I have to be home, look after my baby. So my social life nowadays, it's a bit tight because I have to sacrifice a lot for my baby. Yeah.
Parenting in universities has been a major challenge for female students. Coping with motherhood and studies can be very difficult. The cold stares and harsh words from classmates, friends, and the transition from becoming a young campus girl with the world ahead of her to becoming someone's mother can be unbearable at times.
First of all, mm, my closest friend, as per now, I would say it's God, because He's the only one who I can lean on. I can always call on Him, because people will always judge you. Your friends will run away from you when they get the chance, maybe. So I can, what I could say is, I only trust in God for now. I have to lean on Him. So it's also hard getting a genuine friend who will stand by you at all costs, because many of them, like, they judge me, huyu atajui, maybe atakutumia protection, because people think the illest things. Huyu mbona angetumia protection, anakaa mtu mjanja, mbona like alijiwest. Others say alijiwest, yeah, because not everyone is your friend, and when you're in need, that's the time that you're going to know your real friends. So right now my circle is very, very small, and I prefer it that way. At least I get to see the genuine people in my life. I only take the positive, and the negative I put it aside, because the world is full of darkness, so I could only see where the light is coming from. So I only ignore the negatives and concentrate on the positive.
So, how do you balance your social life and your other life, considering now you are different with maybe other students? So how do you balance between your studies and then being home as a mother? Yes.
Honestly, I don't think that I have a social life anymore. I'm only concentrating right now on my studies and taking care of my young one. So I honestly don't have a social life. I'm only concentrating on my degree and my little boy.
More than 1 in 5 college students are parents, according to the new analysis of data from the National Post-Secondary Student Aid Study. The research shows that most of them are single parents, even though some of them are married. There are instances where students join university as parents. In some cases, student mothers face little or no challenges. This is the case with Kendi, a fourth-year student in Kenyatta University.
I have children who are in school and I'm also in school. So you can see my time. I have to balance between their school, the time they go to school, and the time I'm coming here. So it has been good because in KU, I haven't found many challenges being a mother here.
Okay. So how do you relate between you and your peers, your friends, and all those people that you relate with when you come here to school?
Let's say sometimes it is quite challenging because some of these students, they are much younger than me, and sometimes I see them as my children, although they are very much behaved in KU. They respect me, I can assure you of that, and they are cooperative, including the lecturers. They are also very, very, very cooperative.
Are there instances where you found out that maybe something was not working out for you as a student because of maybe your relationship between you and your peers, for example? Are there any instances of maybe something that happened to you because maybe they see that maybe you're a mother and they're younger than you?
Let's say not much, because I find myself in their company, as well as sometimes they have to be in my shoes.
Student fathers are also part of the parents who study in the university. Although most of them shy away from letting people know about their status. Tobias, who studies in Kenyatta University, is married and is confident about his social circles. He narrates how he balances his academics and his social life.
I've been married for over 3.5 years. I have one wife, and also we are blessed with a son who is 10 months old now. The journey of fatherhood, I would say, it has been great.
Okay.
Since I got married up to now as a student, nothing much has changed, as in everything is working perfectly for me as a student, as a parent, and so it has been great. There's nothing fishy about it. I can say that being a father at the same time being a student doesn't make you very different from other students. When you are in school, you are a student. When you are at home, you are a parent. Yeah.
And so how has the relationship between you and your peers and your friends or even your classmates who you meet each and every day you come to school been like? Because considering maybe some of them are not like parents, and yes, so how has your relationship with them been like?
Okay, I would say that my relationship with my peers and classmates is just normal like any other student, because my friends know who I am. They know I am married and I am a father. But when we relate as students, each one of us is a student. So we don't bring the issue of parenthood in there. So my peers understand me as I am, and they also understand them. So we interact normally as students, and everything is working perfectly. So
Sometimes taking part fully in schoolwork has proved challenging for parents. This is because of the responsibilities and sometimes the perception other students have of them.
Mostly when it comes to group work, I really have a hard time, because the timeline, like the time that they want us to meet, mostly I want to rush home, check up on my baby, so it's a bit inconvenient. So when I try to explain it to them that I'm not going to be here for the group work, they are always like, oh, she's lazy, she doesn't want to come to the group, but she still wants to get the marks. So They really don't understand me.
Sometimes I have to be in my shoes, like during the group discussions. Sometimes I have to leave early, so they have to make time for me at that moment.
While schooling when parenting has been assumed by many, it still remains a major challenge for parents to balance between their social lives and their many interactions. Although, for some it is an opportunity to interact with more people and grow in their relationships.